Hello there and a very warm welcome to the program. Once again, I am Victor Matthias and this is The Beam, social media program that leverages all the social media platforms to reach out to Nigerians around the world. In Nigeria, freedom of expression is enshrined under Section 39 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Print, online and electronic media operations derive their existence from the fundamental rights called freedom of expression. Freedom of expression, which includes right to speak, tweet, write, and publish, does not permit a person to defame another. Technology enthusiasts in Nigeria and around the world no longer stand on long queues at public cafes. They have created a multitude of web and mobile platforms to track activities of the government and hold leaders accountable. With increased access to mobile phones, Nigeria is witnessing massive participation in governance through social media platforms. The emergence of social media has contributed immensely to expand the frontiers of good governance, citizen reporting on government abuses and policies. It has also provided a medium to connect citizens with one another and empower them to interact with government and hold them accountable on policies, issues, and information. To explain how government has fared in using social media to engage Nigerians on debates about government policies and other burning issues is the Special Assistant to the President on New Media, Reno Mokri. Before meeting Mr. Mokri, we will be hearing from Nigerians on how the use of social media by the government has affected them. That will surely be after looking at other trending topics for the past week. Deji of Akure. A lot of sympathy was shown for the late Ondo monarch who passed on after spending just a little over 3 years on the throne. G7 governors. The announcement of the defection of G7 governors to the APC and the immediate denial by 2 of the 7 also made the trending topics for the past week as social media users applauded the move as a welcome development for democracy. Those were the trends. Let's meet up with our online guests who are revving to share their thoughts on the subject matter.
What I believe is we have a situation where most government officials and elected officials, they've actually seen social media as an extension of their immediate audience, like the stakeholders that they are supposed to cater for in their ministry. And let's say for the elected officials, they've also seen it as an extension of the people that they are supposed to govern per se. You understand that? They've seen it as an extension of the people that they are supposed to govern. So, which is a good development. But I'm yet to see them, take it really as a feedback tool where they can harness information that can help them drive change faster in their immediate, let's say, in their job description. So they've seen it as a feedback tool, and they've wrongly also seen it as a tool where people just used to complain bitterly and then that's it. So what I would do if I'm an elected official with access to social media in Nigeria is I'll use it as a kind of research tool where I'll be able to easily filter and know what people are looking for me to do better, and then what they think that I'm not doing at all that I can start doing, and then what they feel that I'm doing wrong that I should stop. It will really go a long way if they can begin to see this as an extension of their research mechanism, and not necessarily because people dislike you and they have to just talk bad of you because they have access to the internet.
I think it has affected the Nigerian government positively.
How?
Some of the things we call speculations, they're actually, I'm from Delta State, when you have a rumor and you try to speculate it on social media and people try to get it and without facts and figures, most of us react to just headlines and rumors. They don't really know how they got the information, and some of our officials as well, they try to deny this rumor and try to change their ways. And recently, I would like to talk about the ASU strike of a thing that the federal government, has threatened mass sack and mass employment. And the president came back and said he never threatened ASU. And, that shows that some of these rumors, some of these speculations on social media is actually, are actually affecting us, positively. Our leaders are getting to know that Nigerians are watching them, they are discussing them on the internet, and that could open us to the outside world and see how they're actually running the government. I would say it's actually affected us positively than the negative aspect of it. But what I want to say is that Nigerians should always seek and find the facts. If some of these things, the right wing do use some of these speculations to attack the government of the day, and it could be a political tool in the hands of those who want to seek power, who want to take power by all means. But I think we should try to go for that, go for the real truth, and ask our leaders if this.
I will think the year they refused to hand over the presidency to Jonathan, I think that was the beginning of every revolution we see online and offline in Nigeria. That was when everybody became interested. The year where the president was out of the country and the vice was denied the opportunity to assume office as the president of the nation. I think everything started from that year. So many people became interested. People wanted to know what was going on. People took to social media because most of them, maybe it was easier and it was more effective. It's less boring than the dailies. Some people find it very hard to read the dailies, but it's very okay to just go through online, find a very interesting article, engage yourself there, do something. So that year, 2010, was it? 2010, 2009, I can't remember quite well. For me, that was the year.
If you say social media is not just Facebook and what people do in Nigeria, BlackBerry pinging. That is not social media. The issue we are trying to figure out here is how social media have been able to influence governance, And those things they do there in Facebook, and the pinging, it is not influencing governance. Right now, this is a very important topic, to talk about. If Nigerians have fully embraced social media, we have so many people here, talking about the issue. But because these guys are on their phones, their small phones, making pinging and the Facebook, it's not going to influence the issue. And because they are not aware, they have not fully embraced social media and they don't know the power, the potency of social media. That is why you discover that governments in Nigeria, they took the people for granted. You see, the mass movements you see around the world, those movements you see everywhere in the Arab Spring, and all around,